Hey everyone, it's Neil here, and today I thought I'd bring you a review of a new mic that I've bought, the new Sennheiser E906. Actually, let me rephrase that. The video I thought I was going to bring you today was going to be a review on a Sennheiser E906, but actually I ran into a little bit of a problem. So I pulled the mic out of the box and set it up actually alongside an SM57 for a comparison to show you. I flicked on the PV to warm up the old mullards. When I flicked the standby, I started to riff a little bit and just play around and just warm up the amp. But I noticed a bit of a noise. And of course my mind goes to the worst possible conclusion. I've just bought a new microphone and it's faulty. So I give it a bit of a jung, a bit of a chug, and I could definitely hear the noise. I could definitely still hear the noise. I needed to do some investigation. So like an idiot, the first thing I did is hit the forums. I typed in 4x12 cabinet noise, speaker noise, noise coming from my box. All sorts of messed up videos come up when you type in noise coming from my box. And so then I began to look at a few other things. Could it be my beloved Jensen Electric Lightning speakers are playing up? Or could it be just maybe the tubes playing up? The first thing I looked at was the handles, because I had previously noticed a crack. So I pulled the handles off and played through the amp. I could still hear the noise. I pulled the back off the 4x12 and I am playing through the amp. I could still hear the noise. Could it possibly be the speakers though? Before I pulled the speakers out though, I thought I would check the casters. Meanwhile, just in case, I've already gone onto eBay and ordered some speaker gaskets. But of course, I think the telltale sign was when I flipped the box on its front and looked at the casters, and they were not in a very good condition at all. So I looked on the PV website. Could I find myself the correct casters? Hell no, I could not. I thought while I'm on the PV website, I'll look at the handles. Could I find the correct handles for my box? Hell no, I could not. But that doesn't matter anyway. I think I found the problem and I should be able to get casters locally. So I went down to the local green and red House of Misery. You know what I'm talking about, Australians. Australians, you know what I'm talking about. And they had casters out the wazoo. A plethora of casters. But of course, the reason it is the House of Misery is because there is never the correct thing that you need for what you're looking for. You always have to improvise. I actually ended up compromising a little bit. The compromise I made was I was going to go for a bigger caster. And this is what I got. Of course, being an American-built box, the PV has an imperial thread as opposed to a metric thread. Obviously, Australia is on the metric system. And so I had to go back to the House of Misery and pick up some bolts. And the process from that point on was pretty simple. I just had to dismantle the caster to put in the new bolts that I had. Basically screwed perfectly into the old brackets on the box. I'm very happy with the result that I got. This thing runs so smooth over asphalt now. It's not going to vibrate itself to bits. I'm stoked with it. and it looks good too, as far as I'm concerned. As you can see from the picture here, it's got that lift kit on there, looking pretty sweet in my opinion. So of course, once it was all back together, I gave it a test run, and she was sweet as bro, as the New Zealanders say. Now I know this video has been a bit talky. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. It was never been my aim to be the talky guy, but for the type of video this is, we couldn't avoid it today, so sorry, not sorry really, but you know, whatever. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. I hope you got something out of this. I thoroughly recommend upgrading the PV 4x12 casters to something else. There's going to be more videos in future. Hopefully I will get around to the Sennheiser E906 comparison with the SM57, the Shure SM57. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.